Good morning, folks, and welcome back. So, today I think we're going to move from environments to characters, and we're going to start trying to make someone to populate our noble house once we get it built, because it's going to be a little weird if we don't have any people. Um, Yesterday we got our shuttle thing done. I actually added a few trees to the outside afterward, but you can check it out if you want to. And let's see. I think we're going to start here and now with a lady and human gen, female. Mm, what body type is calling to me? I think we're going to go with, I don't know. Let's do this one. Okay, sure. Randomize. Sure. I'm all right with that. And age. I don't think we can go younger. Let's go 20 though, because I don't think it changes much. Face. Randomize. How do you like that? Let's look at it in color. Let's randomize again. Sure, that looks fine. Height, 5'10" sounds good, so we'll just leave it at that. Skin, random. Randomize that. Subsurface scattering is on. I'm going to turn underwear off just in case we do something. Freckles, or a little bit of freckling. Keep it interesting. Eye color. Sure, I like that. No makeup. Hair. What's a good style we're looking for? We don't have a lot of great ones here, unfortunately. I think we're going to go with a medium side part. Yeah. And let's make it accurate and lighten it up quite a bit. Decrease the red down a little bit. Hue. Wee. And let's keep it within the realms of a normal hair color. That seems kind of cool. Maybe bring it down just a little bit. Too much. There. Okay. And we'll leave the roughness where it is and length. I think we're fine with that for right now. Base human. Let's save them. Where am I going? Oh. New folder. 260402. Noblewoman. I haven't given her a name or this house a name, which I need to do still, but we're going to stay generic for right now. But ultimately, we're going to need to start naming things so we can get a better sense of where we are. Okay. And we can just turn that off for right now. Make my life easier. All righty. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this. I think I might start with a pre-made and see what we can get out of it. Let's see. I've never used this one. This is from some kit I picked off of, I believe, ArtStation like years ago. Let's go back to normal. And we can see we're going to have to do some adjusting. Quite a bit of adjusting. Is there more adjusting than we want to deal with? Yeah, well. Let's get that to the center. She's it. And make sure she's at the center too. Yeah, she is. That does not look even. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Oh, fuck your linked bullshit. Delete it. Import settings. Append. I need to change my settings. How do you do that? We'll figure that out later. Okay. Does that look better? That lining up better? That looks better. Okay. Quite a bit of moving around. Well, let's try it and see. I think the height looks about correct now. And the dress, I think, looks good. Let's just see what happens if we mirror it. Okay. Mirrored is good. And Control A. Location, all transforms. Location, rotation, scale. Cool. So it should be at 0. She's at 0. Everything's at 0. Good deal. Sculpt mode. We're going to want to turn on X there. And we're going to want to grab elastic grab. And we're going to just fill this out. It's still not, it should be symmetrical, but it doesn't look like it is 100%. Hopefully we're good enough though. Little waif was starved, whoever was wearing this thing. Come on, lady. And why is it not mirrored? So much fun. Okay, doesn't matter. Pulling it out. Undo. I just want to. Now it's mirrored. It wasn't before. Are we okay with that? Also too far. But let's apply it. There we go. That's better. I might turn my mirroring off by accident. It's like, this is not mirrored. At this stage, we really want it to be. I'm gonna grab a bigger section here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Not bad. I might try to make it a little more flattering in a minute. Now, I want to see if we can use the bone brush. Where is it? Where's the one that has skeleton on it? The armature brush. Right? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. That's not good. Let's see, is there... Oh, I see. God damn it. I screwed up. Maybe it's okay. But I think we got a lot. That's annoying. I think we're going to have to restart it. God damn it. Go away. Let's bring it back again. So the thing. Why are you nuts? There. Okay. That is now mirrored. And we're going to apply it. All right. That will make our life easier. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, we're going to go with that again. Maybe I'll start with the arms this time too. All transforms. Sculpt mode. Cool. Interesting. So let's undo that. Object mode. Tab A M distance. Okay, remove 3,000 vertices. Hopefully this will make our life easier, although probably not. Actually, undo that. I know what we're going to do. Come back to edit mode. just back there. LP section. LP section. Let's see if we can't do this. And 3 cursor, rotate. It's not going to line up exactly, is it? That's the problem, but we can fix it though. Oh, let me just delete this one because we're mirroring. Okay. Now, sculpt mode. Bend it 1. Bend it. So much better. There we go. That is definitely better. Cool. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's kind of fun. Now, let's just get it figured out into place. Elastic grab. Shrink it down. So we can't do the. Actually, turn off that. There we go. Cool. There's probably a better way to do this, but the way I know is just to massage it until it kind of works. And you kind of redo the same area multiple times. It's not the most efficient, but that's okay. We'll deal with that seam in a bit. We're getting her. It's like a good arm. That up and in just to make our life easier later. Is that a separate piece or is that, let's see, solo? Oh, it's not. Interesting. Tab 2 1 shift hide. See if we get lucky. Edge, bridge edge loop. Woohoo, we got lucky. Love it when that happens. Back to the sculpt mode. Bring back our person now. Yes. The advantage is these are very poofy, so no one's going to really notice if it fits or not. We could honestly probably just hide her arms and it would work. It might be the better option, to be frank. As long as the sleeves were correct, it should be fine. But I'm going to try and get it a little better. I'm a realism kind of guy. It's looking a lot better. think we may try to hide that sleeve, that arm underneath that, though. I think that might be our best option. Okay. Let's turn it off for a second, turn this one back on, and sculpt this one. Mirroring is on now. Let's start with some larger movements first. We're going to hear where you're like, I like it better without sleeves, which might happen. That has happened with me before. Now let's set our sleeves up. We have more cuts. That's gonna pain my ass. Well, one shift hide. Just gonna try and get this set to. Cool. Edge, bridge edge loops there. Looks like it did a good job. It did. Nice. Now, there. Let's do the same thing here. Bridge edge loops. Did a good thing there too. Cool. Fixed all that down to there. We haven't got these yet. One here, here. Let's see. Didn't quite get it perfect, but pretty close. I think that'd be good enough for what we need. Yep. And then here. One. Interesting. Oh. Cool. Let's try it. Again, not perfect, but I think it'll work. Cool. Now, all that, I think we're going to leave that one alone. Now, because we've been mirroring, we should be able to keep mirroring it again without hurting anything. And apply all. And we filled those holes. Nice. Okay. Let's bring back our lady. Get the skin working. That's feeling pretty good. And try and keep the waste in as much as we can to like that. Cool. And I'm just going to screw it all up here again. This is the problem. Like I said, you get precious and you're like, wait, big shapes first, then fill waste. Okay. We'll come back and fix all of that. Looking good though. Trying to get it as close to human as we can. We're going to smooth that line down a bit too. That's our seam line when we mirrored. Dude, not bad. Let's fix these feet. Flare it a bit for shoes. I think we've done a pretty good job of that. I'm going to fix that back here again. Okay. Not bad. Can we take that in slightly? Yes, we can. Okay. Turn our sleeve back on. Lines up pretty well, actually. What we're going to do, I think, object mode. Let's grab these two things. Let's see what we can do. This one, sculpt mode. Just fix it. Probably wasn't done correctly even in the original. They just relied on ruffles. But we're going to try. Okay. Great. This one. Join them together. Tab. 2. This loop. This loop. And this loop. So we got. Okay. Yes. 1. What's that connected with? Okay, we're still connected with the top 2. 1. Hide. Just that. Cool. Just that. Cool. Bridge edge loops. I feel like that did not work, although it might be fine for what we're doing. It's not too bad for what we're doing. Can we live with that? I think we might be able to. Let's see, can we just sort of... So let's undo. There we go. So this again. Hide that, get it out of our way. 1. All right. So these are not going to line up exactly, probably just because that goes to there. Okay. Bridge edge loop. Okay, fine. Better than the alternative was. It's not perfect. Cool. Way better. No, can't do that. Okay, we can. Scope. Now we should be able to smooth that down. Yeah, there you go. Which looks pretty good. Bring Allie back. Cool. Mirror it again. Apply all. Dude, looks like we got it lined up. Not bad. Now the question is, can we make it clothing? Will it clothe? Probably. Okay. Let's try. Human generator. See if I remember how to do this. Custom content. Yes. Add object as clothing. Full body. It's thinking. Pretty high poly. We might need to shrink it down some. It did, but didn't smooth it. Let's see. That's a new version. They've changed it. They made this a lot easier. Did it work? Let's try. Allie. Pose. Just sort of a base. Not high heels base. Base. IA pose. Word. Dude. Nice. Object, shade smooth. No, it's just looks kind of wonky still. I don't hate that, but we could smooth it though. I know from experience we can do that. Sculpt mode. And we just go to the smooth brush and tweak it down because we're not going to reuse it a bunch, I don't think. It's not something I'm going to try to like apply to other people necessarily. Famous last words, but so we're just kind of gently smoothing it down. I'm really excited this worked. Good, it goes lots of time to play with the next most important part of this thing eventually. There we go. Now it doesn't feel super wrinkly. Or more accurately, polygonal. Looks way better. And we could fix it, but let's just try now with her. Can we grab her? Yes. Of our vertex group. Come on. Being weird. There we go. Do we have any of the hides in there already? Mask. Mask arms short is what we want on the body. And that's trying to remember how to do this. Add a modifier. Where's mask? Mask. And arms short. And then reverse it. Cool. Maybe arms long. Yep, arms long. Our hands disappear there, but that's fine. And let's do another mask. Chest. Mask. Torso. Flip it. And there. We hid the parts that were a pain in the ass. And she fits in her dress. She looks very kind of ready for action now, but you know, hey, that's fine. Kind of into that. Now, materials. I want to give it like silk, I think. There we go. And let's go here. There's our materials, right? Real-time materials. Fabric. Cloth UV, yeah. Purple silk, silky cloth. Add material. Scale. Way higher. Dirt. No dirt. And color, I think we're going to make it a lot brighter. Kind of something like that. It feels very Bridgerton. It's a little intense for me, but you know, let's cut our sheen down just a little bit. No. Increase our roughness, yeah, but not to 0.25. 0.5. 0.5 feels good. I'm into that. Now let's see if we can get lucky here on this thing. We can get lucky. Cool. I was hoping we would. Grab the fringe. And plus assign. Cool. Might even reverse these colors. I'm thinking, but let's see. Cloth, UV, lime green. Sure. This one's going to be white. Maybe? Cream. Let's try cream. Get rid of that one because I hate those. Cream color. Yeah. Well, it feels kind of interesting to me. It's a little hideous, but I mean, interesting, hideous. Not my style, but you know, I think that'll work. Mm-hmm. I'm going to come back over to her and to Humagen and footwear. I don't know. We don't have a lot of great shoes, and shoes are kind of not that important to this one. But I think we're going to go with just this running shoe. We're going to set its color. That needs to be brighter. It lines up. There we go. It gets a little weird here in the back, doesn't it? I'm gonna cool. Okay, we can fix that. Oh, there's an inside to the train too. Okay, that's why. Or the ruffle's not a train. It's a ruffle, but not on the top one. No. All those. Assign. Much better. Still a little funky, but you know, hey, we are definitely going to be okay with that. So now we need to start thinking about how there's a thing with these people, just like they need the shields to breathe the air, much like, I put it, oftentimes things that were a requirement when you were poor become an affectation when you are rich. So these people all wear those same kind of shields, but on a personal basis, which is hugely expensive, that hides their skin and features for a number of reasons, both privacy and safety and it's just style. Kind of vaguely like the shields in Dune, but I want it to be a little bit more, I don't know, close in. So let's look and see what we're going to do with that. How to get that where we want to be. I think first off, just so I can we'll make that the same so it's not going to move. Yeah. Okay. So I want to grab the head and hide L, Shift D, P section. And on our new head, body one needs to delete all these particles, not the armature, but I wish I could delete all. I guess I could. Oh, I know how you do it. Undo. 1. Okay. Shift D, P section. Nope, still didn't do it. Thought it was a way to do that. I don't remember. Well, we'll find it. I am going to delete all modifiers. No, from both. From this, delete all. Turn this back on. We still have head. Good. We're going to call this shield face, just for right now. Tab A, undo. Well, if I'm not going to repose it, it looks like it's already kind of working. That's cool. We might have to make its clothing later. Tab A, Alt S. And we want to go just larger, like that. Cool. And then we're going to remove all that. Cool. So it's not covering the hair, but it's very close to the body. But that looks about perfect for what we want. We may or may not cover the eyes. I think we probably should. Select it, tab. Let's just come here. I'm going to actually hide L X faces, and I can never remember how far in I went. So it's from the center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. Now let's just fill it. See, that's good enough. No, because it sticks out. Because the eyeball. Okay, so just grab those, turn on proportional, and GY. Just past the skin. Cool. Save. I haven't done that in a while. Let's make sure we're looking okay. That's kind of weird, but you know, we'll figure it out. Let's actually figure it out now. Tab. Face. Poke faces. Oh, this one has one more loop, doesn't it? Two. Hide. Okay, 2, come on. Plus. Why are there individual vertices there? That's bizarre. Why are you being a pain? Why you not love me? Whatever. I'm just gonna grab them. There we go. That should be better. And I think tab. I'll get rid of these now. Do it again. 3. Inset. Inset. And individual origins. That's fine, I suppose. Who no. Object, shade smooth. Okay, and maybe there are some, let's see. Geometry, clear custom normals. Whew, that's bizarre. That one's right. That one is definitely not right. Let's just see if we can mirror it. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool. Apply. It might be applied to a mesh with shape keys. There are still shape keys. Right. Shape keys. Apply all. Apply sculpt mode. I'm just going to smooth that down. Mirroring it. Perfect. Object mode. Taking a look again. Great. So now we need a material for this. I had something I was kind of playing with before that I think might work close for this. Let's look. Blender shaders. Miscellaneous. Glow shield. Yes, it does look cool. That is kind of intense. Was not the look I was expecting, but whoo, Lord. That's kind of badass. So what it's doing, I guess I'll go look. It's pretty cool. It's that pattern applied over that pattern. And essentially this retina thing is our factor for mixing translucent and emission. And our emission is based off of ambient occlusion. So we could bump it up a little bit maybe if we wanted to. or change this down just a little bit. Let's try ramp and add more. Brings that up more, like that. That might be a bit too much. That's cool. And this is from, let's go to like 10. That takes it way down. Oh, hi, Michael. I gotcha. I understand. So, and then we can change the distance. Well, it's not making a heck of a lot of difference. Yeah, it's just going there because that's the shape. Okay. So that's why that is brighter. It's not actually giving us some. I think I want to reverse that. 0 to 10. That's what that gives us. Same thing, because this right here is up there. If we move that there, let's see what we got. The whole face. It's kind of cool. That's more what I was looking for. I think it's too bright, but that's definitely more the vibe I was looking for. So let's go back to here. And max of 2. That's better. And here, now we should be able to bring that in, and it's going to give us more across everything. Yeah. And we definitely want it like that. I'm not sure we want that. Something like that. Or here. And then drop this down to better. Yes. And we can look at our map range. Let's look at our ambient occlusion just by itself. Well, okay, we don't have a good one yet. I just want to create, just so I can see it, to get to dial in the space. Something like that. Could be. What if we ran that, which we are, into here? That's nothing. That's if we just do a 0 to 1, 0 to 1. That brings light up for everything a lot. That's cool. That's kind of neat. I am kind of liking that. I think color-wise, we might want to tweak it a bit. Color, yes. And we want to grab that. Volume shouldn't even matter. Mix is going to be color. Yeah, that's better. So that's at 100. I go close to that. So we'll tie it in together with her dress. Something about this like creepy ass face mask I just like. It's feeling okay to me. Let's grab this now. Tab. We should have vertex group hand. Hand right. Select. Oh, well, okay. We can grab fingers too. I'm just gonna solo it. And then hand left. Where's the left hand? There it is. Select. Except they don't need it anymore because, but yes, it is. It's, or a filtration system. But if they were out in the world, they'd have to wear something like this all the time. But they have created their, or more something more bulky even, but they have built their manners and their places of play to the point that they don't actually need to worry about it anymore, but they still do because they're rich. And it's a, that looks right. Did I go up the right amount? I don't know. How far up are we from the join? Join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here. Join 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then Shift D, P section. And then yes. Delete all. No. Okay. Shape keys. Apply all. Yes, it's a social status signifier. Correct. And now, no. Apply. Now delete all. Cool. Now, there we go. Slightly larger. And glow shield. I see. Okay, we need to fix the UVs on them. should make it better. Yes. So these people only show their skin in private business dealings or social things. Essentially, when they are in public, they are always masked. That's going to be the vibe. That works well, I think. Actually, human gen, and it should be parented now, right? Yes, it is. Save. So we could put her in our outside environment and kind of tighten it up a little bit. That might be the easiest thing at this stage, rather than thinking about another space, because I do want to share her. So let's do that. Let's just make a new one, or open up the shuttle landing zone. That actually came together really easily. I'm kind of shocked. And we got a human gen already. Which we'll get rid of this one for. And then we'll paste her. There she is. Let's hide the shield. Maybe we can change the shield now too to match that. That might be better. Let's just see. Because I kind of want to be the same tech. You're thinking. Kind of does a similar vibe. I like it though. And if we look, okay, we're still a little too, probably want to change it slightly for this one. Let's make a new one. Let's go large. See if we can play with it a bit. Since we got the time. Not the dog. I'm just going to turn it all the way off. That'll speed us up. Okay. There's our translucent. Let's set our translucent to also that color. There we go. That's interesting. And then translucent, let's do with another one. A transparent. Try doing sort of a combination of our two from yesterday. No. Yes. That is very much more what I was hoping for. But it needs to all be in that. That's going to pain my ass. I might just make a better texture for this thing ultimately. But scale it in. Everything goes in the COVID virus. I don't actually know if that's a COVID virus. I don't think it is. But yes. Okay, and then, oh, the other thing I want to do is on our distance 2. And I want this one to reverse, actually, I think. 5. Yeah. And I want to go 3.2. $25. Minimum of 15. Yeah, that's how it would be. So that's too much, but that works. So minimum of maximum is going to be 5, and minimum is going to be 3. Right? So I want it to be brighter when it gets nearer to things. 0. Yes. Brighter when it's nearer things. Distance of 8 or 1. Let's go 1. Let's do that. Yes. And which means we have to make this brighter overall. 5. Yeah, exactly. 15. Let's make it a little less. There we go. Yeah, but a little softer. Something like that, maybe? Feels better. I want to change this factor here to be a little more on the translucent side. Yes. Which means I need to make my minimum a bit brighter, maybe? What is it making the join? I need to make this brighter. That makes it, nah, yeah. I'll make this brighter. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. That's starting to look really cool. And actually, I want to, one more, I think, mix. So we're going to duplicate essentially this option here. And, yep, Shift D. Cool. And then this will add to that, which will go into this. But this one, I want very close. I could just reverse it, but no, and reversed. Right? Oh, come on, Seth. Getting confused again. Where am I at? No, that is correct. Yes. Which one's it's that? Okay. Max of 0. Right. That's what we want it. Yes. So our lines on the edge are brighter. I also want to take the same add Come on. Always fun, right? So to here, right? Or to there. Yeah, to there. That to that. Right? Mm-mm. No, not that one. To here. I just want those edges to be really bright. Let's do a new one. Could I'm gonna invert it though. Ramp. Let's invert it this way. Oh. Why am I not getting it? It should be. Actually, you know a better way to do this. I'm trying to remember exactly how to do it. Let's see. That's working. Did I lose my brighter here? I feel like we have had a loss entirely here. This is no longer showing anything. I feel like there's a bug that I have seen before where like the ambient occlusion stops. Anyway, I'll play with that some more later. It's not really the focus of this one. In either case, that I think is looking pretty close to what I wanted. So maybe this time I'll come over here. Well, we should save this in a new file too. Cool. Let's duplicate that. I'm just going to hide the shield for right now so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There's our step. Alley here. Oh, I didn't fill it. Yeah, fine. Apply all. Applying stared, right. Object, convert to mesh. Bridge edge loops. Cool. Did I get both of them, or do I need to do the other one too? I need the other one too. No, I did. Cool. I turn the shadow there too, because although even when we turn the shield back on, you won't notice it as much because it's going to glow more. The shield is really green. I want to maybe make it a little less green. That's something I mean, I'm kind of shading. This color here. Don't do that. QSat value. And let's just take these. Saturation. Maybe a little more than that. Something like that. Maybe make it a little bit less bright too. I want to max 15. Let's try max 10. 8 and 3. I didn't really notice a difference, but that should be okay. Cool. I want to make sure we get kind of a better shot. Keep track of our composition. Okay, we're showing the building without getting anything tangenty. Okay, cool. I think she looks fine for this. We could make her more complex, but I think we'll go with this for right now. The other thing would be like give her more, but she is floating. I could give her like jewelry or something like that, but I think for this shot, we're just working on an idea right now. We can always make it more complicated later. That's fine. Just gonna get rid of the dog now. We don't need it here. Couldn't really see it anyway. And the piece of luggage, maybe? Something. Let's see. I'm gonna take this bag here. Oh, I'm in the wrong file. File, save. I'm just gonna close this one now so I don't get in my way. this one. I'm thinking like, where was it? That bag. I can't see, so I'm just moving this out of the way, even though it's kind of overkill. Yeah, that bag is beside her. I'm going to maybe subdivide it 2. Yeah. Cool. Apply all materials on this sucker. I'm sure it doesn't have anything, right? Oh, you bastard. I really gotta set that. Make local. There we go. Okay. So bag does not have to be green. Let's go to, oh, look, we have leather. Add material. Won't let me add material. What the heck? Oh, have to have it selected. Right. Probably need to adjust the scale. Where's the scale? That's the roughness. Is this the dent scale? Yeah. 500. 300. That looks leathery now. L, 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 plus assign plastic shiny black. Sure. Just because we already have it. This one too. Cool. And I'm going to raise her up just a bit because these rocks are going to be on the ground. So we're going to actually have to turn on our geoscatter just to see. And then on. Yeah. It'd be a little higher. Those rocks are huge. Yeah, I'm not going to shrink them this time. We're just going to be a little bit lazy on that. Okay. Now we could, let's turn it off again. Now we got where we need to be. Add a sun. Got one already. Get out a light. Just to make her look a little bit more interesting. It won't be a sun, but light area. Let's make it a disk. There. Off camera. Okay, power 500. Do much, but now we can see it. 100. Yeah, something like that works for me. Let's center it on her. Hide the shield again. Before we do that, there we go. That feels like a better light on her. Yes. Turn the shield back on, darkens everything else up, but kind of keeps it from being totally washed out green too, which I prefer. Let's bring this up a bit as well. Try to match the rocks. Okay. Turn it back on. Perfect. Much better. Save. Let's take a look. Much better. That's looking cooler. Let's take the light. Now we can see where we're at, and maybe increase it a bit more in power, maybe. Let's try double. It does slow us down to have the stuff turned on, but I feel like we kind of need to now. That feels a bit too bright. Or is it still thinking? That does feel a bit too bright. Let's go 150. Cool. Save. All right. I think we're going to call that for today. We have worked out what our face shield looks like. I am pretty psyched about it, which means we've adjusted the overall big shield as well. And it feels kind of interesting to me. There's something about having a whole, and I'm going to change the patterns are not necessarily going to be the same. So I think like I might use some nebulas and whatever else too, but this is the pattern that this household is using for their shields. So, not necessarily a universal thing, but that should give us some interest too. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Good to see you, Michael, as always. Anybody else who's quiet, thanks for you too. And I will be back again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye.